Hey, what's up, Stanler Sweet Virgin Gang? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Today's boo-boo card of the day is going to be none other than Muck and Alolan Muck. I like this card a good little bit. I kind of wish the text wasn't blocking regular Muck's face. I kind of wish it was showing it off a little bit more. It's super good art. This is an alternate art that kind of gets slept on. It was very fun to play in decks back in the day. Poison was just kind of cool to watch it actually affect people. I used to play it. It was a good little bit of fun. Pick it up. It's not a bad card. So I have been making content for a while. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I've been doing it for a hot second. I've just been making it on YouTube. I've told people before I used to make it on Instagram. I used to be a little bit of a different content creator on Instagram. No face cam, no nothing like that. It's kind of like my early videos on this page. I kind of did that a lot. Talk about community members. Talk about things I didn't like, scalping, EV heroes, things community members in that area were doing, misconducts, things like that. Right. I kind of generally do the same thing over here. It's just face cam, all that good stuff. Now I have a much bigger audience now on YouTube, which that's all completely thanks to you. Thank you so much. I used to talk about topics. One topic that I talked about that was actually kind of a big deal back in the day, and this was like 2 years ago. I talked about a content creator named DigitalPrincess, right? Now, 2 years ago, she was going through some stuff. Now, for the old heads, the old guys that have been here around as long as I have, like they've been in the community for a little bit, you're like, oh, she looks really familiar, but I don't remember her being called Digital Princess. Yeah, she got in a little scuffle with Pokemon and Nintendo for being called Pokey Princess. That used to be her name. She does peruse the adult content. She does make some of the fans content and sprinkles that out there. She's not afraid to actually show herself off in that way. Hey, whatever, do you. Pokemon didn't really like that. She was making merch as well. Maybe Pokemon didn't like that she was making that much off the merch. They went in there. They did that. She had to change her name to Digital Princess. And ever since from that time forward going, she's been known as that, right? So in August, Digital Princess got in like a whole little scuffle. I made 2 videos talking about that topic, right? So I'll break down for you really quick. I got a couple videos I'll be showing off as well, but I'll break down what happened. So she actually was a big member in our community. I need you to understand that she was in the Pokemon community, one of our biggest members, right? So seeing this back in the day was kind of strange. She got arrested for child neglect without great bodily harm. She had a mugshot. She had a police report, and I'll break down what exactly happened. So she does make content. She does some stuff. She had recently moved from Colorado to actual Florida. When she moved, approximately about a month of her being there, right, she decided she was going to go out for whatever, right? She was going to leave her house, but she wasn't going to take her son. Yes, she has a child, a 4-year-old child at the time. She wasn't going to take him with her when she went out, and she left him alone in her house with no one there, no family members, no nothing, just left the kid there. Kid woke up, was looking for the mom, and was looking for Digital Princess, of course, and went outside, went into the open world of Florida, and was looking around. Luckily, some neighbors that were going around saw, notified the authorities. The cops were called. They showed up. They questioned her. They figured out that she left her kid there. Her parents came and actually handled that situation. She got taken to jail, and she was arrested. And that was a crazy incident that happened in the Pokemon community at that time, because once again, she was a huge member here, and many people in the Pokemon community either knew her, talked to her, or had some association with her at one point, including myself, right? What happened and what she says happened, and this was the whole thing about that stuff you can read on the police report too. She said she left her kid so she could go get some laundry detergent, right? Whenever she was actually questioned by the authorities when they found her there, she told people, I need some fucking laundry detergent. My clothes are so dirty. I've been filming so much adult content that they just smell real bad. I need to go get some of that stuff. I'm not sure what. But when she actually came back to her house, she obviously did not. She was questioned. She had a half-full bottle of detergent, no receipt of purchase or anything like that. She claimed she went to a 7-Eleven, and when interrogated a little bit more, when it was actually coming forward with what was going on, she finally came clean and said that she was actually at a friend's house about 11 miles away, just hanging out over there, left her kid there because her kid typically slept through the night, and it's not an excuse, but like all this stuff, right? Okay, so all that stuff happened. She had a mugshot. She had a police report. So when people rightfully threw shade her way on her TikTok, her Instagram, and all that stuff, right? She made a couple statements saying, oh, don't believe what you hear online. Don't believe all this stuff, right? And I've got this one right here. Like, I mean, she fucking straight up did it right here. Here's the clip.
Hi guys, I just wanted to come on here and say that I do see your comments, I do see your concerns. I'm not at all trying to avoid or hide the situation. For those of you who know how legal stuff works, legally I'm only allowed to say so much regarding it. And I know there's a lot of things being posted online that are very out of context and very much untrue, so please do not believe everything that you will read on the internet. I can't really say much more. I just want to say thank you so much for all of those who have supported me and everything like that, and thank you guys.
And I know there's a lot of things being posted online that are very out of context and very much untrue, so please do not believe everything that you will read on the internet.
And this was generally into response, like videos like mine. I think Difo made a video talking about as well. Pegasus did, some of the bigger YouTube commentators, as well as Ricky. Ricky actually made one too. You know, good old Ricky, you know who I'm talking about. Let me show you what I'm talking about right here, because she actually made a nice little TikTok when this whole thing kind of blew over, basically going like, haha, nothing happened, all my haters, big mad. And here's what old Ricky had to say about that. Check this out.
Marissa, Digital Princess, you're back. Hello. Hey, isn't this your mugshot? Not because you were drinking and driving or got in a fist fight with somebody. No, you got arrested for child neglect. You got arrested for child neglect. And you got away with it too. Wow, now you're dancing around in your fancy little car, not taking care of your child. No lessons were learned. You content creators disgust me.
Yeah, that video at that time kind of blew my mind, because it was like, holy shit, this girl is in the Pokemon community. This is something that like is happening with us, and this is catching a bunch of attention from a bunch of different content creators. This is not a good thing. No one wanted to see this. No one wanted to be in that stuff. And once again, she had friends here in the actual community themselves, and people were just shocked and appalled this happened. And that statement was generally in regards to videos like that, videos that like Ricky put out and things like that. See, and she was claiming that people had the story all twisted, that basically people were lying and fibbing on stuff. Well, guess what came out today or yesterday, over the last like 12 hours or so? That body cam footage of her actual arrest came out, and it is on YouTube. I will happily leave you a link down below. But it basically goes through the entire thing. It basically, word for word, almost sums up what happens in the police report, with the words coming out of her mouth, saying that she went and got some laundry detergent, and that she did all that stuff, and she admits to lying. Hey, don't take my fucking word for it. Let's play a little bit of clips for it. Once again, go check out the whole thing. You really should if you're interested in this topic. But let me show you where she admits blatantly that she lied about this.
I've been arrested.
Is your car open?
Which one?
The Pokemon one? This cannot be real life right now with these people.
Scary. Little guy running around here, nobody's here. That's real scary.
Hey, short stuff. Hi. Hi. Where's mommy?
She rang her doorbell and woke her dogs up. And I was like, what the hell's going on?
What had all the makings of a peaceful night for residents of a quiet Fort Myers, Florida community took an abruptly strange turn on August 24, 2021. Police have been dispatched to the neighborhood after receiving word of a shocking situation. A little boy has been found wandering the residential area completely alone. Also mind-blowing, however, is the revelation that the individual behind the whole disaster is a widely known TikTok star.
That's a car seat.
But the home is void of any residents.
Asking where his mommy and daddy or sister are at.
Yeah,
She's playing down the road.
down the road.
About his parents.
Oh, wow.
And there's no one there. So we're trying to figure out if anyone knows. Do you have any contact with your neighbors?
They just moved in probably, I would say a week ago or 2 weeks ago.
So pretty,
Yeah, they're pretty new to the community. They moved from Colorado.
Marissa Cluche. She's a single mom. She's not here. The kid was there. Yeah.
Sometime this evening, maybe 30, 40 minutes ago now. So, and then my daughter came in the room and said there's someone ringing the doorbell, which I thought was strange. In the distance, I saw a lady that looked like there was a small child trailing her. And it looked like she was trying to get away from him.
He explains that he placed the non-emergency call to police at this time. The dispatcher was already aware of the situation. Apparently, the woman who the little boy was trailing had already placed a 911 call.
I'm going to explain to you what's going on. So earlier this evening, we get a phone call. There's a small child in the community unattended. We come out here. We're with the little boy, which is your grandpa. Apparently, mom had stepped away to go and get with friends or meet with friends and left him unattended.
What?
Yes. So this is where we're at. And
He was
they're
walking around by himself?
yes, ma'am.
We just moved here. Where's her nanny? I don't know where the nanny is.
Does she usually have a nanny?
She has a nanny. Yeah, a full-time nanny. And
Wow.
I can't believe she made that decision. That's so not her.
Right. Called you out here because we're still in the process of investigating
Gotcha.
everything, but more than likely she'll be going to jail today. So I just, that leaving a child unattended is a very serious offense.
Oh, I get it.
What was your question?
I was just asking if I was getting arrested now.
Oh, we don't know yet.
Okay, no.
Sorry.
It's okay, no, it's okay.
I thought you were asking about mom or something. I was like,
no.
I've been out here with mom, so I can probably answer.
This house on her own. That boy, so like I said, her nanny also lives in Colorado. Marissa, like, doesn't trust anybody where there's some, but her family, that's it. Nobody takes her son. That's why I'm so shocked that this is, even my sister's like, that is nothing she would choose to do, but apparently she did. I can't believe it.
I'm going to take you down to the police station. I'm going to do some paperwork, and then you'll be taken over to Lee County Jail, okay?
Just a few days later, Marissa would publicly respond to the news of her arrest in a TikTok video that was taken down almost as quickly as it was posted. She wrote, "Legally, I'm not allowed to say so much regarding it, and I know there's a lot of things that are being posted online that are out of context and are very much untrue, so please do not believe everything you read on the internet."
And I know there's a lot of things being posted online that are very out of context and very much untrue, so please do not believe everything that you will read on the internet.
It was within a probable cause statement that Marissa's unbelievable claim as to why she'd left her son unattended was revealed. She'd simply run out of laundry detergent. After putting her child to bed, she allegedly made a quick jaunt to a nearby 7-Eleven to replenish her soap supply. However, her failure to produce a receipt for the purchase, combined with a detergent container in the home that was only half full, contributed to the implausibility of her story. In addition, it was her appearance that really didn't support her account. When she arrived home to a swarm of police and concerned bystanders, she was allegedly wearing a black mini dress and appeared to be dressed more for going out.
I'm also, I know it doesn't matter anymore, and I apologize for lying to you, and I know that it's really down to lie to a police officer because obviously all lies get caught up and things like that. And then I should have just called the sheriff and I'm like, I'm sorry to get to me. And obviously that did not fix anything, but I apologize for lying to you guys. And it was the first time of me ever leaving him there, and he always slept through the night, and so I just thought the more time me leaving, and I know that's still no excuse. It's also an excuse to use.
Kids are also weird. They have like that spidey sense.
They do. They definitely do. They do. They definitely do.
Oh yeah, that's in the response to the Big Mad Big Sad dancing in front of fucking goddamn 7-Eleven, making a big old mockery of it while people are just seeing what the stuff was, and she's claiming like, oh, that didn't happen. Oh, all charges were dropped, all that stuff happened. Well, all charges dropped does not mean you're innocent. That means either fucking an agreement was came to, or the charges, like a fine was paid. Like, if you're innocent, that's a whole different thing. That's like called acquitted, or a jury found you not guilty. And those are not the words that were being used for that stuff. This body cam footage, man, like, she literally admits to lying. She admits to leaving her kid. Her fucking family is just like, I can't believe this happened. There's so much more of this footage that I would highly recommend you go watch. Just, I'm not going to take away from the person actually uploading that stuff. You definitely need to go check out their video. It's just fucking abhorrent, man, because people were like, no, you got this all wrong. She had people defending her. She's still making content, by the way. She's still out there doing her thing. Still pretending to be a part of this Pokemon community with like fucking dumbass TikToks and reels like this.
And then like it's like right, but at the same time I don't know, because then sometimes it's like I you go and then
yeah, and like this is where it's gonna come down to that stuff, because right here on the body footage, like you can actually see where this stuff happened, where she fucking blatantly lied to you. Hey, because once again, what'd she say?
And I know there's a lot of things being posted online that are very out of context and very much untrue, so please do not believe everything that you will read on the internet.
I'm also, I know it doesn't matter anymore, and I apologize for lying to you, and I know that it's really down to lie to a police officer because obviously all lies get caught up and things like that. And then I should have just called the sheriff and I'm like, I'm sorry to get to me.
Oh, they have the message all wrong. They have the story all wrong. Oh, that's what it is. Like, you're just not getting things right from like, it's not happening and all that. Oh, you're just not getting it's misinformation everywhere. Yeah, bull fucking shit. What happened on here happened on here. Once again, that footage is just shown for entertainment purposes, as that liability thing says up there. And this is mostly just for you to know what's going on with this person. So if you didn't know this was happening, yeah, now you know. This happened in August 2021. And man, I remember reporting on this day goddamn one. I remember being on the fucking ground just looking at this stuff. Not really able to do much anything about it. I'm still probably not going to do much about it. But if people are still following her, she's hopped to like fucking cars now. She's like in the car community. Like she's over there getting fast modded cars, having people pay for that stuff, doing their own thing over there. Hey, do you. She still is trying to do some Pokemon stuff as well. Yeah, you're not welcome back in this community. Not if I was saying that. As the official gatekeeper of the Pokemon community, yeah, get the fuck out of here. Like, I mean, with this right here, especially, I mean, I had no doubt that you were guilty of that stuff because, I mean, it's a fucking police report, and obviously you'd be trying to get said police report redacted or anything like that if it wasn't true. You'd have a leg to stand on for sure, but no, I mean, right there. Body cam footage. Well, are you going to get that shit taken? Oh, that's out of context. That's out of context. I've learned my lesson. I don't care. Oh, she made a mistake. Well, dude, people don't get to make these mistakes more than once. Most people don't. You do this stuff once, you lose your kid. Like, the fact that, like, you don't... I don't even know what the whole situation with that is, so don't fucking quote me. But I'm assuming you still have some level of contact with your child. Maybe there's, like, another guardian that kind of helps out with that, too. Maybe you gotta check in with fucking Child Protective Services or something. I don't know. Maybe you have to do something like that. But like the whole thing, this whole body cam footage shows that you fly through your fucking teeth. It's not only your fans, but to everybody else in the Pokemon community as well. There were several people in the Pokemon community like, no, there's no way. That's so nuts, man. That's so crazy. I got a good little bit of backlash. I wasn't even that big of a content creator at the time. And several people who threw that stuff out too. Garbage ass person, garbage ass content, garbage ass thing to do, and then you lied about it. And there's proof of it right here. It came out today, fucking almost 2 years later. Had to dust off my old fucking Instagram reels and go base and look all that stuff where I made content about that before. Yeah, this is fucking abhorrent. And this was something that happened in the Pokemon community in 2021. Yeah, great times. We had scalping, we had the Japanese market going through the roof, and we had fucking terrible content creators who are more worried about getting money and making content as opposed to taking care of their fucking kids. That's all I got. Just wanted to share this with you. I highly recommend you go check out that video footage. And any of the old heads that are here that remember this stuff, yeah, here's what happened. Here's how it came. And 2 years, man. It's been almost 2 fucking years since I talked about that previously. Just nuts. And of course, there it is right there. That's all I got. Appreciate it, Virgins. Let me know how you feel. Just, whoo. What a ride. Oh, Marissa, you bad, bad person. Ricky said it the best. I'm going to let him finish it up.
Marissa, Digital Princess, you're back. Hello. Hey, isn't this your mugshot? Not because you were drinking and driving or got in a fist fight with somebody. No, you got arrested for child neglect. You got arrested for child neglect. And you got away with it too. Wow, now you're dancing around in your fancy little car, not taking care of your child.